Are you ready to take control of your writing career and become a self-published powerhouse in 2023? Because I am. Self-publishing has come a long way in recent years, and the opportunities for authors are endless. From ebooks to audiobooks, the world is your oyster. No more waiting for that exclusive publishing deal. No more being told that your book isn't commercial enough. It's time to claim your spot in the self-publishing world, and I'm here to show you how. Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about something that's been on the rise for the past few years, and it's only going to get bigger in 2023. Self-publishing. I'm so excited to talk about all the advancements that have made self-publishing more accessible and efficient for authors. So if you also are excited to know, then keep watching. Before I get into details, let's first talk about what self-publishing actually is. Self-publishing is when the author chooses to publish their own book rather than going through a traditional publishing house. This means that the author is in charge of editing, formatting, cover design, and distribution. At this point, you might be wondering, isn't self-publishing only for people who can't get traditional publishing deal? Not at all. In fact, more and more successful authors are choosing to self-publish because it gives them more control over the creative process and allows them to reach a wider audience. Let's talk about the technology advancements. We've seen the rise of ebooks, online platforms for self-publishing, and even audiobooks. These advancements have made it easier for authors to reach a wider audience and have more control over their work. But that is just the beginning. In 2023, we're going to see some really exciting new technologies that will take self-publishing to the next level. One of the biggest advancements will be in virtual reality. Imagine being able to immerse yourself in a book like never before. You'll be able to explore the world and characters in a whole new way, and it's going to be amazing. We're also going to see more and more use of AI in self-publishing. This technology can help authors with things like editing, formatting, making it easier and faster to get their work out there. And last but not least, enhanced ebooks will become more common. These are ebooks that include interactive elements like videos, animations, which will make reading a whole lot more fun and engaging. Now, the changes in the book markets. Apart from these techie advancements, the book market has changed over the years. In the past, traditional publishing was the only way to get your book out there. But now, with the rise of technology and the internet, self-publishing has become a more mainstream option. And in 2023, we're going to see this trend continue. Now, self-publishing is becoming more and more accessible thanks to platforms like Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing, Kobo's Writing Life, Drafted Digital, who just bought Smashwords last year, and with more people turning to ebooks and audiobooks, self-publishing is becoming an even more viable option for authors. One of the most exciting things about self-publishing is the opportunity it provides for diverse voices to be heard. In the past, traditional publishing often favored authors with mainstream appeal, leaving marginalized voices out of the conversation. But now, self-publishing is providing an alternative for authors who may not have been able to break into the traditional publishing world. Now, while self-publishing is becoming more and more common, the important thing is finding the right platform. This year, one of the biggest changes we're going to see is the proliferation of self-publishing platforms. Right now, there are a few big players in the game, such as Amazon's KDP and Barnes & Noble's Nook Press. But now we're going to see even more platforms popping up, catering to specific audience and genres. For example, there might be a platform that specifically focuses on romance novels, or that targets nonfictions and self-help books, which I write. It's great news for authors because it means that they will have more options when it comes to finding the right platform for their book. It also means that they'll be able to reach a more targeted audience, which can lead to more sales and a bigger fan base. Another exciting change we're going to see in 2023 is the way the authors will have more control over their royalties and distribution option. In the past, authors often had to accept whatever royalties and distribution options were offered for them by that platform. But now we're going to see more platforms giving authors more control over how they earn money from their books. When we talk about self-publishing, we can't help but talk about its benefits. For starters, it's becoming more and more accessible. It's easier than ever to get your book out there. Plus, with the rise of social media and online marketing, it's also easier than ever to promote your book and reach a wider audience. Let me say real quick that if you have not subscribed, then go ahead and take the time and do so now. Another huge benefit of self-publishing is the potential for higher royalties. Traditional publishing houses often take a large cut of the profit, leaving the authors with a smaller percentage. While self-publishing, you get to keep a larger percentage of the profits, meaning more money in your pocket. Self-publishing also gives you more creative freedom. With traditional publishing, you often have to make changes to your book to fit the publisher's vision or to make it more marketable. With self-publishing, you have the freedom to make your book exactly the way you want it without outside interference. Not to forget, it also allows for faster publishing time. Traditional publishing can take months, even years, to get your book out there. With self-publishing, you can have your book available for purchase within weeks or even days. The rise of ebooks and print-on-demand technology has made it possible for anyone to publish their own work without the need for a traditional publisher. This has led to a proliferation of self-published books, and many successful authors have chosen this path. One notable example of a self-publisher is Amanda Hocking. She began self-publishing her young adult paranormal romance novels in 2010 and quickly gained a large following. She sold over 1 million copies of her books and landed a 4 book deal with a traditional publisher. Another example is E.L. James, who self-published the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy as an ebook and print-on-demand. The books became a sensation, selling millions of copies and leading to a major motion picture franchise. Self-publishing has also opened the door for niche authors such as indie cookbook author and blogger Ree Drummond, who self-published her first cookbook in 2009, as well as business and personal development author Tim Ferriss, who self-published his first book, The 4-Hour Workweek, which later became a New York Times bestseller. Self-publishing can be a challenging and time-consuming process, but the benefits can be huge. It allows authors to have complete control over the creative process, retain all rights to their work, and keep a larger share of the profits. With the right marketing and promotion, self-published books can reach a global audience and become bestsellers. As we have seen, the future of self-publishing is looking brighter than ever. With all these new technologies, authors will have even more tools at their disposal to create, publish, and market their work. This means that we will be able to read more diverse and unique stories, and we as readers will have more options to choose from. If you are an author who's considering self-publishing, now is the time to do it. With all these advancements, the opportunities for self-publishing authors are endless. Remember, self-publishing isn't just a trend, it's a movement. So grab your laptop and start writing that book you've always wanted to write. Who knows? You might be the next Mark Dawson or L.J. Ross. And hey, if you're feeling stuck, just remember, you have a friend in self-publishing. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.